Welcome Libra to your June 2017 forecast by me, Ellie from Hypnoyouellie. Please do check your sun, your moon and your rising videos, as each one will give you more information for a complete free forecast. If you would like a private reading with me, please go to www.hypnoyouellie.com. Use the link below. If you would like your whole year forecast, go to Vimeo on demand now, $4.99 per video. If there's any difficulties with the hearing, please do use the subtitles on the side. So you, Libra, this month at work, study and finances, you're looking to expand on what you're doing. Your headlines this month, where your focus is going to be, is on how you can expand on how you do things, how you see other people, and how other people see you. At work, study and finance, you are dealing with resistance, people justifying their position, justifying their decisions, confusions, mistakes, people stopping the flow of things. This might be other people's resources, because this is an 8 card, which might be, government agencies relying on resources from other people. So this is stalling things, making the flow slower. There could be some confusion, mistakes. You could be on pins and needles, waiting on an answer or a deliberation to, if you've made a mistake. There's some sort of element of holding back negative forces, holding back the debt agencies, holding back something, and there's someone justifying, trying to get their position. There's willful, challenging behaviour as well, who you're relying on, whether it's be your boss's income, or this is, taxes, other agencies that you are waiting on that decision, and so you have to hold everybody else back before you can move forward with that decision. For others, this is about working congruently, and there's been some confusion, there's been some mistakes. People are not all on the same page. Now this is with Sagittarius, Leo and Aries, Libra, where there is that people may even be in groups against each other as well. Now there also might be something to do with this willful, challenging behaviour is being defended by a group, and this is stopping the progress of this project that is supposed to be moving forward. At home, you do have the King of Swords, and this is a Gemini, Libra or Aquarius, where there is life breathed into that leader role. So if this is your partner, this is a male, but this is a general reading, so it could be a male or a female, whoever holds those qualities of. Now, there is fresh life breathed into this. So if this is to do with an authority figure, so your parents, your landlord, the bank, any ruling to go that way, you might be feeling at the end of your rope, feeling like there is no hope, feeling like it's all over, feeling like it's all dead and gone. This card is saying that there is going to be hope breathed into what you thought was dead and gone. There are 2 swift messages or news coming in that provides that relief for you. This is about providing that security at home. This is the idea being set, because this is a sword, so it's anxiety, it's stress, it's your thoughts, it's seeking the truth, it's delivering on a ruling. And this is being brought into the family home, the residence, the property, the people that you live with, and to provide security and showing, the leadership role. There could be new rules put into place. Maybe somebody is a new landlord or a new bank manager, but if you feel that there is fear about losing your home or losing this person, there is going to be 2 bits of information coming in soon, and there is going to be a positive outcome for this for you. With your health, we do have the Moon card, and I did get this for another card earlier on, so please do check your Sun, Moon and Rising. The Moon card is about a major decision that you're going to be making that could involve an inherited illness that you have, where you're making a decision which way you're going to go. For females, this is about the parenting role, so the womb, the ovaries, the periods, anything to do with fertility. Now you are expanding this month. Your headline, what you're focusing most on, is the 9th house of expansion, higher education, higher learning, higher spirituality, and expanding. So you could find that you're working very hard on expanding your family with fertility, or finding out that you're pregnant and so your waistline's expanding. There's 3 involved in this though, so there is something to do with the mother or something that could be inherited as well. Maybe you've got twins, but there is a decision here that needs to be made. Now those that are male, it's about the prostate or the genital area as well, and a decision being made there. So maybe you're deciding whether you want to have children, or maybe there's an issue there where you may have to have an operation, or maybe you've decided that you don't want any more children, so you're deciding whether or not you want to have the snip or hysterectomy, you know, whichever coin this is, there is a decision there to be made. For others, this is about the flow. This is fluid retention, this is blood pressure, this is blood flow, and there is a decision here, and there is this is for Libra. This is a Cancer card, so it says Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could be, you know, if you're in a partnership and this is fertility, or if this is an inherited condition. Could be coming from the mother, because the Cancer is the mother, or inherited from the parents. But there is also a Taurus around this as well. So I'm not sure how that works for you, but it is to do with flow, it is to do with nurturing, it is to do with the family or inherited. And there is going to be a decision there. Now you may have some confusion, or if you know that there's something wrong, or you're determined that you are going to go through with this, not to waver on that. Now with your love, you do have the Knight of Cups. So those that are single, you're going to meet someone from overseas or from a different culture than you, or you're traveling yourself and you'll meet this person. This person is a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. You'll meet them by chance, meet them by luck, and this person's going to be bringing, and it may even put you on a pedestal, or be very chivalrous, or, you know, great manners, or opening doors and treating you, you know, really, really nicely. This is a beautiful chance emotional meeting. Those of you in a relationship, this is being able to rely on your partner, expanding on how you see your partner, expanding, you know, that relationship may be going on to another level. There is some luck and chance around this, and there could be like a spontaneous travel, or that this partner that you're dealing with is from a different culture or a different background, or that they've been away and they're coming home, because there's some sort of travel overseas involved, but there's also luck and chance. But this is a beautiful stability in emotions, and this is about having these great expectations as well. Your Drawing Virtue messages from the angels, Libra, is... We've got the baby card. So really and seriously, some people are giving birth and some people are just starting the process. If you're not having children, and this can also be with pets as well, you know, if there's a birth of any kind, or a pregnancy of any kind, that's for you. For others, this is about that project. Like I said, you're waiting on that funds, you're waiting on that sponsor, you're waiting on that government grant to get into uni, you're waiting on you know, an investment meeting to be able to get all your funds together to pool a grand investment together. Whatever it is that you're waiting on an answer from other people, this is towards this great project that you're working diligently, putting all your resources and energy in. So for some of you, you are just starting this role and you're waiting for the outcome, waiting on the answer to be able to go into. And for others, that you are nearly at the end of, and perhaps you need some more funding or more resources, and you're waiting on that before you can complete this project that you, it's your baby. And Zaina is telling you, again, like I said before, whatever you've been fearing, there is life breathed into what you thought was dead and gone. Zaina is telling you that your home and family are protected, your property or residence, that family unit, that fourth house, it is protected, and the heart chakra is rippling here. So wherever that fear was, it could be fear because you've been robbed, it could be fear because you didn't have the funds, fear of losing your house, fear of losing your partner, fear of losing a member of the family. Whatever that fear is to do with the home, there is fresh air breathed into that, and Zane is telling you it's going to be all safe and everything's going to, you're protected. So thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, listening to my videos. Be kind to you and those you love, and I shall see you in July.